Oh my god, it's actually happening. We have been asking for this movie for, what are we now? Oh my god. For nearly 2 decades. 2 decades. Oh my god, I am so excited for this, folks. So welcome back, your lovely faces. Yeah. Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz team with Ready or Not filmmakers for a brand new Mummy movie. I am so excited for this, really. So Radio Silence, the directing team known for the recent Scream hits, will direct a feature for Universal. Oh, get off, don't want you. So, Universal's turn of the century, the Mummy franchise is back from the dead. Brendan Fraser, who led the trio of movies between 1998 and 2008, we don't class number 3, we don't. Tomb of the Dragon Empire, sadly that is not a Mummy movie in my eyes, and Rachel Weisz, who starred in the first 2, are in talks to star in a new Mummy sequel. And Radio Silence is set to direct, man. Filmmaking team of Matt Bettinelli-Olphin and Tyler Gillett broke through with a clever and fun horror movie, Ready or Not, which they've actually got a sequel coming to it, and are known for helping revitalize the Scream franchise with 5 and 6, which were both amazing. So, Sean Daniel, who produced the original movies with his late partner James Jacks, is back as producer. Joining him are frequent Radio Silence collaborators William Schurak, James Vanderbilt, and Paul Neinstein, who will produce via the Project X Entertainment banner. And obviously, they were all involved with Abigail, Ready or Not, and also the Scream films they did. And obviously, directed and co-written by Stephen Sommers, the Mummy movies brought an Indiana Jones flair to the classic Universal monster line, which, when this movie came out back then, it was mind-blowing, it really was. Because I'll always remember I was 13 when number 1 came out in 1999, and just seeing it, and in the trailer when you just see the Mummy moving towards Brendan Fraser and he's firing the guns, nothing had been seen like that ever, and it was like, oh my god, it was basically what they did with the T-1000 in Terminator 2 and just made that better, and they made it more scary, which is amazing. But I have seen these movies so many times, I absolutely love them. And seeing that they're actually coming back with them, which over the last, I think it's the last year, we've actually had inklings of Brendan Fraser. He's gone to fan screenings of the Mummy movies, and he's like, oh, I would love to do it. I'd love to get back into Rick O'Connell. I would love to do this again. We heard Rachel Weisz as well. In an interview, she was like, I love that. I would love to do another one, this, that, and the other. Which kind of makes you think, like, why didn't she do number 3 in 2008? So, don't know what's going on there. Probably because it wants Stephen Sommers. And to be honest with you, wasn't exactly that great a movie. But if they are coming back, we definitely need Jonathan Hanna back as her brother. We need it. And I can never remember the guy's name, but we also need the other dude who has been the protector of the Mummy. You know, that area of Hamunaptra and everything else. And with that, I'm so excited. But yeah, so those 2 movies, first 2 anyway, brought in like $800 to $900 million together. Straight away, you're like, yeah, these are big movies. And to be honest with you now, you could literally have on the poster starring Academy Award winners. Because that's what's going to be, Academy Award winner Brendan Fraser. You know, Kev, Rachel Weisz, Academy Award, and all this kind of stuff. It's going to be amazing, it really is. And obviously it then says I was in 1920s with a spunky librarian played by Weisz, only to accidentally awaken a supernaturally powerful high priest. But then obviously we did have the Scorpion King, which is actually really funny. But there was an animated series, not to mention a popular Rod Universe Studios. But yeah, I don't know why she didn't do the third one, no, but you know, Maria Bello replaced Weisz for the third entry, which also featured Luke Ford as the son of the 2 main characters. And obviously then, in the third one, they kind of went off. But it's unclear who else could return. One source describes the project as not a reboot, but an actual sequel that will disregard the events of the third movie. I am so bloody hell, didn't mean to do that one there. I am so excited for this movie. Let's have a little look-see and see what this guy has written in the past. So, let's go to IMDb. Let's go down for the writer. So, The Deliverance, The Family Plan, I do like The Family Plan. That's the Mark Wahlberg one, isn't it? Orphan First Kill, great movie. Prey, not the Predator one. Oh, he actually wrote a bit of the Scream TV series. Okay. Haunting in Connecticut 2. That's not a bad movie, but not exactly great. And these are the ones he's been a producer on and an actor for. So yeah, so there's a couple of cool things that he's done. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see how this goes. But obviously, as you can see, Fraser's career was revitalized in The Whale, where he actually won the Oscar for Best Actor, which, you say, at that time as well, it was like Brendan Fraser, the Mummy, the comedian, the comedy actor. There's a lot of the films he starred in, George of the Jungle, Bedazzled and all this kind of stuff. It's like, he's done so many great movies. Is it Gods and Monsters? I can't remember if that was the one or not. We're with Ian McKellen. But yeah, and as you can see, Darren Aronofsky, who also happens to be Weisz's former fiance and the father of a kid, the role in the Oscar. It's around that time as well that Universal began preliminary talks with Fraser. Oh! See? That's it. He won the Oscar, and they were like, oh, do you want to come back with us? That's what that is. And obviously we got Rachel Weisz in recent years starred in Prime Video's gender-swapped TV version of Dead Ringers and co-starred in Black Widow, and she's rep by CAA and all this. But then Radio Silence, they got Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, which Searchlight will open in April of next year. Oh, nice, okay. So yeah, so we actually have quite a few things coming, and obviously the team is fans of Universal, which hired them to make Abigail, which, if you haven't seen Abigail, watch it. It's absolutely insane. It's batshit insane, literally. But yeah, I am so excited for this. I cannot wait to see how this goes. It's going to be interesting to see as well what time frame it's actually going to be in. Because let's actually have a little look-see and see what Universal... bloody hell. We'll look for... Oh, God damn it. Just keeps going like that for some unknown reason. But let's have a look at Brendan Fraser and let's see what year the Mummy... Where is it? Come on. Okay, it's not even going to be on there. Seymour. Come on, where's there it is? So what year was this actually meant to be set in? Ancient China. 46. So 1946 is when the Mummy 3 is. So with that there, it's going to be interesting to see what decade it's going to be in. Because to be honest with you, Brendan Fraser still looks good for his age, and so does Rachel Weisz. And to be honest with you, they could still play it that it could be in the 40s or the 50s. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting to see how they do this, because it is going to be awesome. I cannot wait for this movie. Yeah, it's going to be great. But another thing as well, though, Lee Cronin, the director of the recent Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Rise, he's actually got a Mummy movie coming out next year, which has actually been retitled, called The Resurrected. So I wonder if that's because they found out that this was being done and they knew beforehand. But again, that's being done by New Line Cinema, the same company behind the Evil Dead movie with them, the Warner Brothers and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one pans out. But again, this is the Mummy. I think when people mentions the Mummy, they either think of Boris Karloff as just the Mummy, or the majority of people as the Brendan Fraser Mummy movie, because that's what I think of it. But guys, let us know what you think about this down below. Are you a fan of the series? Are you happy they're making a fourth one, which is technically going to be the third one, because the third movie is being wiped off the slate? Let us know down below, folks. As usual, my name is Dan. Take care, like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.